Hi guys, welcome! In this video, we'll take a look at the Oracle Mirror system. This feature allows players to extract attributes from an equipment which will become permanent attributes for your character. As a brief background, Oracle Mirror was implemented during the 4th major patch update in Episode 7 last year, wherein you can only extract attack attributes. However, with the 2nd major patch update in RO 2.0 a month ago, we're now able to extract defense attributes as well. We'll discuss in this video how to do the extraction, the materials needed, the different types of equipment you can use, and how to activate the extracted attributes. I'll also list down some of the recommended equipment to extract to help you decide which one to get. Alright, without further ado, let's begin. Upon reaching base level 40, you'll receive the Oracle Mirror Saga quest from Grainy NPC in Frontera. This is a fairly simple quest that grants the Oracle Mirror function item. Unlike the advanced rune system, the Oracle Mirror is only per character, and thus your alt characters will not be able to activate the attributes you've extracted using your main character and vice versa. Once you open the Oracle Mirror item, you'll find that 2 attribute slots are opened by default. That means you can only store up to 2 attributes for free. You may purchase additional storage slots using 88 BCC. In order to do an extraction, you'll first need to select an equipment to be extracted. You may use a synthesized and slotted equipment for this, but you're not allowed to use an equipment that has enhancement, enchantment, reinforcement, inlaid cards, upgraded level, or broken by Holgrahen. Bear in mind that the extraction process will destroy the equipment you are extracting and it is irreversible. The extraction process will also cost a certain amount of extract light crystals. The required amount depends on the refinement level of the equipment you are extracting as shown in this table. This item is mainly obtained from the Echoing Corridor shop, wherein you can exchange 6 Brave's Holy Emblem into 1 Extract Light Crystal with a max limit of 10 per week. Other sources of Extract Light Crystal are the Kafra Adventure Log, monthly events, and the BCC Mall. Next, let's take a look at the different types of equipment you can use for extraction. As mentioned earlier, the extracted attributes are classified into attack and defense, and you can activate 1 attack attributes and 1 defense attribute at the same time. For both attributes, there are 2 types of equipment you can use for extraction. First, we have the equipment with fixed attributes, which means that the stats you extract from them will have fixed values and do not depend on the refinement level of the extract equipment. As an example, we have the Holgrahen's Refined Hammer, wherein the extractable attack attribute is when attacking targets with skills has a 10% chance of damaging their weapons and armor. Another example is Static Shield, wherein the extractable defense attribute is damage by wind, earth, water, and fire attributes less 10%. Extracting attributes from equipment with fixed attributes costs 90 extract light crystals. As for the other type of equipment, we have the equipment with variable attributes. This means that the stats you extract from them change based on the refinement level of the equipment. As an example, we have the Wizardry Staff wherein the extractable attack attribute is every +1 refining increases Ignore MDef by 2%. So if you'll use a +15 Wizardry Staff, you can get up to 30% Ignore MDef. Another example is Death Cat Cape, wherein the extractable defense attributes are all attributes +1 and every refining +1 increases max HP by 1%. So if you'll use a +15 Death Cat Cape, you can get up to +15% max HP. However, even if you use a +15 refined item, there is no guarantee that the attribute you'll get is equivalent to that of a +15. The refinement level you'll get is random, but you can re-roll it using 4 Extract Light Crystals or 20 BCC. The re-rolled level can either increase or remain the same, but it will not decrease. As an example, we have a +10 combustible knife with a refinement level of +8. If you decide to re-roll the stats, it can stay at +8 or go to +9 or +10. The chances of getting a better refinement level can be seen in this table. Based on this, to get a +15 refinement effect from a +15 equipment, the chance is only 1 in 200 or equivalent to 0.5%. To activate the extracted attribute, just select the stored attribute and tap the Activate button. You can only activate 1 attack attribute and 1 defense attribute at the same time. Attributes can be activated and deactivated in city maps, field maps, and some dungeons, and it has a 60-second cooldown. Do take note that the stored attribute cannot be activated if the extraction material and the equipment you're currently wearing are the same name or is a scent of the same equipment. As an example, if you have Wizard's Power equipped as your weapon, you cannot activate the extracted attributes from either Wizard's Power or Wizard's Staff. Lastly, let's take a look at some of the recommended options for both attack and defense attribute extraction. There are a lot of factors you should consider when choosing an equipment to extract, such as your current stats, your playstyle in PvE and PvP, and your budget for extraction. For attack attributes, I think the best option for extraction is either the plus 15 combustible knife for physical DPS or a plus 15 stick of wicked thought for magic DPS. There's only a few sources of pen and M-pen, so extracting up to 20% pen and M-pen from these equipment would definitely help in increasing your damage output. The only problem is that these weapons are quite rare and expensive, as you can only obtain them by chance when you finish the weekly mode of Echoing Corridor. Other good options for attack attributes are as follows. For dedicated damage dealers, extracting a plus 15 Vilgus Arm is a good option in PvE for getting up to 30% damage increase to MVP and mini monsters, while a plus 15 Abre Bow is good in PvP for getting up to 20% demi-human damage. However, I think it will be more cost efficient if you just extract stats that are both useful for PvE and PvP, such as the following. For utility role in PvP, extracting a Holgrahan's Refined Armor is a good and cheap option, as you'll have a 10% chance of destroying the enemy's weapon and armor. For supports and tanks, you may extract a plus 15 Crotchet Staff or a Heavy Spear to increase your healing power. As for defense attributes, I think the most common and budget-friendly option is to extract a Meteorite Armor for 50% stun and freeze resist. But if you already have more than 100% resist, then you may extract a plus 15 Deathcat Cape for more max HP or a plus 15 Cardo for more def and M-def. Alright, so far we've discussed what the Oracle Mirror system is all about, including some tips on how to do it more efficiently. Hopefully this video has helped you decide on which equipment to use for extraction. Alright, that's it for this video guys. Don't forget to like if you enjoyed watching this guide. If you're new here, I would love you to consider subscribing by hitting the red subscribe button down below. I would love to have you back. Thank you for watching and see you in our next episode.